Hey guys, I haven't done a vlog in so long, and there's so much to talk about that I don't really know where to start. But what happened was where I have been is my phone died, and I decided to just enjoy the fact that I didn't have a phone. And I was also super depressed because prior to me having my phone die, I got in a huge fight with my dad again. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened, and one of the struggles for me and how it relates to my mental illness. And so as you guys know, if you've been following my channel, like, I am an older sister. I have this very protective mode about me. I want to tackle issues when they come up. I used to really stuff them down. I used to be a very timid person and I didn't say a lot. I was a completely different person than I am prior to being medicated, which happened 3 years ago, that I finally got on a healthy, stable dose of medication that was going to help me. And since I've been a different person, so it's been really difficult with my family because growing up, because I wasn't medicated, I was either super depressed or just kind of like recovering from an episode, or I just wasn't around because it was in college and stuff. But yeah, when my parents split up, I became someone who just really didn't say anything about any kind of problem because that's the way my dad dealt with it. And he kind of raised me for the term after my biological mother left. So, lost my train of thought, choo-choo, lost my train of thought. Anyway, so basically, I don't know where the hell I was going with that, but basically, anytime there is an issue now, I got it, I know where I was going with that. Anytime there is an issue now, it's always about my mental health. It's always my husband. Anytime I try to tell my dad how I feel about something, or I let it go that I'm still angry about something that he's done to me, or he still hasn't provided an explanation for, or even apologized for, he will contact my husband, Jeff, and text him and say, hey, is Steph having like some kind of bipolar episode right now or what? Because she's really angry at me. And it's incredibly hurtful for me to be living my life perfectly normal and just trying to communicate with my father. And he says he doesn't want me to say, he basically like says horrible things to me and then tells my husband that he doesn't understand why I'm upset with him, and that I must be having some sort of mental breakdown. So that's incredibly hurtful. And he's done that a few times to me now. And after the first time he did it, I let him know how upsetting it was to me, and he still didn't do anything. And one of the most upsetting things about that is my dad is so uninformed about mental health that he would even go there and think that, because and not call. You know what I mean? Like, if you think someone's sick over text message or having a conversation with them and you think they might be having a mental breakdown, the best thing to do would be to call them, right? And to talk to them and be like, hey, are you okay? Or are you really upset with me? Because that's how I am. I tackle things, but not everyone is like that. A lot of people don't want to deal with things, like my parents. They don't ever want to deal with things. Anyway, I brought it up to him how he's not dealing with my brother's alcoholism. He's deluding himself that my brother really needs help because I'm scared, because my grandmother died when she was 40 and my brother's been on this downward spiral, and I'm just worried. And I wanted help getting through to him, and my dad basically told me, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, and just completely invalidated my feelings. And so that sucked. And yeah, it's frustrating, I think, for anyone with a mental illness when your parents don't give a shit about this disease that you have. Like, they just don't give a shit about learning anything about it, or they don't, like, you know, I have another family member who has a mental illness, and she's at a point where she should know what, you know, hypomanic is. She's old enough to know, but she doesn't know anything about that because she doesn't know anything about her illness, because her psychiatrist is there to prescribe medications and her parents are there to teach her about what's wrong with her because they're still in her care, but they don't do that. So she doesn't know what to look out for. She doesn't know the best way to manage her health or what to be afraid of. And that's a problem. But yeah, I can't change the way they are. I just have to accept them or not have a relationship with them at all. So I don't know. We'll see where it goes. I basically got so pissed off because of some of the things that my dad said to me that I told him I didn't want to talk to him unless he wanted to go to counseling. So yeah. I don't know if I've already said in this video or not yet, but yeah, he told me, you sound just like your mother. And when I was, I guess I haven't told you guys about, but when I was talking to him about my brother, he told me, you sound just like your mother. And he was doing it to piss me off and to hurt me. And then he said, I don't love you either, which I never said I didn't love him. So he said these really hurtful things, and he expects me just to forget about him. And, you know, I'll talk to him in the future, maybe if he calls or something, and he'll just pretend like it didn't happen after saying horribly hurtful things to me. So, sorry, Sebastian was jumping off. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on that is happening in the world right now and with me, but I don't have a whole lot of time to talk about it right now. Because my brain isn't functioning at full capacity. We went to a birthday party this afternoon and I had a couple of drinks, seltzers too, but I don't drink, so I'm a little buzzed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm sorry I haven't been around, but yeah, I'm back. Bye.